know. It's. I used to do this. I used to do that.
I used to put a schoolboy uniform.
In fact, I
Hey, how's it going? It's Qadada the God, and this is Talking to Qadada. We're here for about episode 3. We have Olympus here, a great band. I got to watch them live. It was amazing, and I instantly became a fan. I made sure I followed them, so I could watch their journey and their progression and all the great things that they're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and let them officially introduce themselves. This is Olympus.
Hi, I'm Augie, or Augustus, whichever you prefer. I'm the guitarist.
Hey, I'm Warholy. I'm the bass player.
Hi, my name is Ricky Parrish, and I play the drums.
Okay.
The drums.
Great intro.
The drums.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit before we go, and I kind of want to know where you all guys is from. Are you guys all from like the same place, or you come from different walks of life?
I grew up in France, born and raised in France.
Okay, hold on.
20 years.
Now dive just on that, because I'm gonna talk to all you guys, but I just want you to dive on that just a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah.
I was born in Lyon, which is in the southeast of France, and I lived there 20 years, and I moved here about 8 years ago, and that's where I discovered blues. Ironically, it's not the first place you'd think where you discover blues music, but I did, and I fell in love with it there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, falling in love with blues, who is like your main influences?
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Okay.
For sure, he was number one. Yeah,
Okay.
I had a guitar teacher who brought over a song for me to learn, and it happened to be one of his. And at first, I hated it because I was into Green Day at the time. Green Day, Simple Plan. Well, I still love Green Day, but then he had me work on a solo, "Mary Had a Little Lamb," one of the songs we play, and then I became obsessed.
That's good.
Super obsessed. Yeah.
So was like the guitar the first instrument you picked up?
Yeah, I tried piano at first, but
Okay. So do you know how to play any other instrument?
nah.
Okay. So you just stopped that.
He doesn't need to.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Just guitar here.
What about you?
You take it.
Okay. Where you from?
Me, I'm from here. I'm a local boy.
Okay.
I born in Hollywood at Kaiser off of Sunset.
Hence the shades in the building.
And I was born to be a star. No, I was trying to cover my dark circles. And then the glooming depression from Sunday, the Sunday scaries. And then I grew up in Pasadena, California.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and I kind of still live in the area currently.
How was it growing up in Pasadena, California?
Tumultuous.
Tumultuous. That's a big word to be using right now, man.
I know it's a pretty big word for a drummer, isn't it?
Go on now.
Yeah, I would say it was a little rough around the edges, but I did all right.
What you mean by rough around the edges? Kind of expand on that a little bit.
Yeah, I had I guess you could say, for lack of a better term, a rough childhood.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We might want to circle back on that.
We can circle back. I can go on a better note.
Y'all felt the energy shift like
Yeah.
Going there now.
Smallest violin in the world.
But let me talk about, because I saw you're a great drummer.
Thank you.
I know a lot of great drummers. One of my favorite drummers is from back home. His name is Latrell. He's an amazing drummer. He's the first person I ever seen sound like two people on a jazz set. And that's the first time I ever thought that was possible. Now I'm listening to music and I just see that's normal.
Yeah.
It sounds like a couple of people.
Yeah.
Right? And I hear that with you.
I actually have a couple limbs. I just hide them.
Right?
They're
That's what it
really
sounds
fast.
like.
You just can't see it. There's someone behind me. Pay no attention to the man behind the red curtain.
How did it like drums enter into your life? Like, how was that for you? Like, were you just like one day just looking at it on TV? Do you have family members?
I caught the bug very early on. For some context, my dad's a guitar player, blues guitarist. He toured in the late 90s, early 2000s. He was Johnny Hooker's guitarist, and he toured with him and played with the likes of Buddy Guy, Clapton, Etta James, Bonnie Raitt, B.B. King.
Yeah.
And then my mother, she played drums in a Beatles tribute band
Really?
in Tokyo.
Okay.
and had
Shout
a
out
fake.
to mom.
Yeah, shout out to mom. And then she stopped for a while, and then when she was pregnant with me, she started taking drum lessons again.
Wow.
And the story goes is that whenever my mother would practice on the drum kit, I would kick in the womb. So
Wow. You know why I believe that? And then we're going to pass it over to him. I was a stepdad before. And unfortunately, I had mental illness. I'm just kidding. no.
I was like,
I'm
really?
well
Tell
now.
me about that.
I'm well now. No, but I was for a while. But I told you guys I used to be a producer. So when she would kick too aggressively, I used to play this one beat.
Yeah.
And it was called Holding Back, but it was like a real mellow, hip hop, 808 hitting beat, but it was like pianos were smooth. The baby becomes born. When she cries and goes crazy, I will play any beat. It wouldn't work. I will play that beat. Stops immediately.
Yeah.
So I believe that for you, like sonically, the drums or something just went into your DNA and it just made you
Oh,
fall in love with it.
1,000%. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Oh, here you go.
Howdy. Sorry. What were they saying? Where were we from?
where you from? Origin
Okay.
story, man.
So born and raised in LA. Well, born in Glendale, but raised in different parts of SoCal. Mostly Highland Park throughout most of my life, but also a bit of El Sereno and Alhambra too. Yeah, but it's mostly been Highland Park. My family's been there since the 80s. We've seen things come and go and all that. The gentrification coming in, new businesses taking over family businesses and all that. So.
Okay, do your family have any family business or anything?
No, we just, as far as what my parents do, they first met at the LA Times and they were there for about maybe the good first 10 years of my life. And then they started doing other things all around and all that too. So, yeah.
So how did your environment growing up in Glendale, SoCal area?
Well, Glendale, I was just only born at Glendale Memorial. But then, as I said, most of it was mostly in Highland Park.
Oh, Highland Park. Okay.
Yeah, Highland Park area.
Shout out to Highland Park. So
Yeah.
how did that area influence your love for music at all?
No. My influence for music, not at all. No. You'll see. I've seen certain things here and there, but I'm just letting Highland Park do its own thing. I don't live in the heart of it. I just live on the outer edges of it.
Yeah.
So no, but music influence first came from, as far as from what I'm told, as earliest as actually hearing George Thorogood for the first time while I was in my mom's belly when she was heavily pregnant with me.
He was bad.
This is a common story.
Yeah, I'm the only one missing.
You see, God has to send gifts down. You were just born with it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No, but it started off with George Thorogood, and then soon after, when I was a toddler, I started listening to oldies. Listening to Kareth 101 on the radio, sometimes KLOS and Jack FM. I remember that I don't know where it is to this day. I used to have this VHS tape, mainly, of course, for kids and toddlers, where they would just play nothing but oldies. Where they would play the first. I remember the first song that I would ever listen off to. It was "Locomotion" by Little Eva. So much fun to listen to. A lot of different oldies and all that. But then eventually, over time, I started listening. Hearing everything on the radio, especially Motown. A lot of R&B, a lot of blues, a lot of soul. And then I started getting more heavily into rock and roll when I first heard AC/DC for the first time when I was maybe 9 years old. I've known only a couple other songs, but then when I first heard TNT, that changed my life to the point where I knew I wanted to be a rock star. I wanted to be just a musician. I wanted to rock out. And seeing Angus Young play, seeing him on stage was also an influence to why I moved so much around stage too. It just made me go crazy. And then a couple years later after that, exactly. No, it's... I used to do that.
I used to put a schoolboy uniform.
In fact, I did that for Halloween, and I won.
Of course you did.
No, I won the Halloween contest at a Catholic school.
Wow.
Because thankfully the judges were not the teachers or the priests; it was the local firemen in Monterey Park.
Wow.
Anyway, and then a couple of years later, I fell deep in love with Led Zeppelin, and that's where most of my musical roots come from. And then it would just I would branch out to other different musicians and artists, especially for the influences that Led Zeppelin would listen to as well. So.
We're going to come back to Zeppelin because this is probably the fourth time mentioning Zeppelin.
Yeah.
And I think that's awesome. But let's start with him and let's talk about how did this group come together? First, I want to know, how did the group come together? Who came up with the name? How did the name transpire?
That's an interesting one. So the group came together because I've been wanting to get back to playing the blues. I've been in another band for a number of years. We've been playing rock. But I grew up, like I said, playing blues. I discovered it when I was like 13, 14. And I just kind of wanted to get back to it. And I haven't played in a long time. So I was like, you know what? I want to start a band focusing on blues rock, Stevie Ray Vaughan, that kind of thing. And so I asked these guys, best musicians I know, and they said yes. Yeah. And that's how we had our first gig last year in June, I believe.
Wow.
But the name, how did we come up with the name? Oh yeah, you did.
Oh,
it was collaborative.
How did you guys come up with the name?
It came to me in a vision.
He is from LA for sure.
Why do people keep saying that?
Speaking of vision, how's your vision now with your damn glasses?
That's great. I'm like Stevie Wonder with these on.
Right? Come on now.
Right.
No, yeah, I
Stevie just called us straight for no reason.
I have no idea how I came up with that. It just popped in my head. Wow. Band names they're very
No, he did.
I did. I know how terrible the process is of trying to find a band name.
Yeah.
And so I decided to pick the simplest thing I could find, because we have such a big sound with just 3 people.
Yeah, definitely.
And I wanted to have something that reflects that image in my melon, and we're all ambitious people.
Yeah,
we're reaching for the top, so we might as well reach for the top of Mount Olympus.
I like that, because you kind of answered my question a little bit, but I still want to go down the line and know, what does the name and the band Olympus mean to you?
Giants.
Just a mean wall of sound.
A solid band name. It's words on a page. No, I think it's something that reflects I think our personalities.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say that we have a big ego or anything. At least not me. But no.
No. Out of everyone, I don't see it on you at all.
No. Nothing to do with the sunglasses whatsoever.
Not me at all.
I'm quite a shy guy, actually. No, I think it's just a reflection of what we want in life.
Okay.
Reaching for the top, for our peak, so to speak, and those rhyme. Oh, those rhyme.
Nice rhyming there.
Thank you. I should be a rapper too while I'm at it.
Hey, 21 Pilots do a little rapping here and there.
They do.
And it sounds pretty good.
They do. Yeah, they do all right.
Yeah.
They're crying their way to the bank. Yeah, I'm also really, really fucking loud on the drums.
Yeah.
So I think that reflects the name.
Well, let's ask from him. You guys all got the same type of mindset on how. What do you think about when you say Olympus? What comes to you?
Oh, man.
Don't give a Johnny Bravo answer like
I know. Well, here, let me tell you. No, I'm just kidding. What does it mean to me? Well, for me, this band is it's freeing in a way, because like I said, I get to play the things that I used to play, and there's just something about it that I just feel very in touch with my childhood, and I just feel like I can do anything, and the sky's the limit when I'm playing with these guys, and that's the most fun thing ever.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
No limitation.
Yeah, no limit.
Play with
It's
turns
really fun. Yeah.
You guys' music does sound limitless. What about you?
As far as like what the name means to me, or?
Yeah, with the name, the band, what it all means to you.
I mean, it kind of feels like mythical in a
It
way
does.
to me. And going back to Zeppelin again, there's a lot of mythicality in their songs. A lot of bands would have mythical names here and there, so it kind of actually does sound like a vintage, like a 70s or even a late 60s band name.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it reminded me. This is also where the logo comes into play too, because it reminded me of the old beer called Olympia, and so I designed our logo based off of the old beer brand and everything. So it reminds me of an old big myth or late '60s band with a mythical name, but at the same time reminds me of beer too. But
I like that.
He's an alcoholic. No.
only with Coors Banquet, ladies and gentlemen. Only with Coors Banquet.
I feel like in this business, we all a little bit of something.
Yeah, you give me a 6-pack of Coors Banquet, I'll down that.
He said, I'm sober. Yeah, no, I like that. I kind of want to take a shift here a little bit, and I kind of want to talk a little bit on your nervous system in this music business.
The what? I'm sorry?
Your nervous system in this music business, your mental health. A lot of people, no matter the genre, a lot of people overlook the mental health of artists. Like even within my company, I have QTG Wellness. Artists, they can fill out a form if they need help. 1 through 5, how you feel about life. 1 through 5, how you feel about music. How you feeling financially. Then they can tell us a little bit. If it's crazy and bad, I can send them to somebody and have them talk to somebody. Because I don't feel like it's enough of that. Because what I learned is that people do not have a strong nervous system to deal with the ups and downs of music. And I want to just know, it can start with you and go down. I just want to know, how is your mental state right now in the music business, and how is your nervous system dealing with the reality of it?
That is a good question. I like that. It is tough, but no, it's good. I mean, it depends on where I'm at, with music in a chapter of my life, because there was a big brief period in my life where I wasn't doing anything with bands. I was mostly focused on before all this, a few years back, I was focused on a lot of other things in my life. Then getting back into the music business, it was a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Trying to focus on one band before joining Olympus. Was with them for a couple. I still am with them and all that. But then getting into when Augie brought Ricky and I together, it was a whole new different experience, because we all in a way knew exactly what we wanted.
Yeah.
We all, when we started getting together and started jamming out together, we realized that we all have the same music taste. We knew where we were going with certain things, and with the ideas that we would want to put in here and there, especially with covers. It all worked out. At least in my opinion, it worked out so well. It's there's hardly any I don't even think there's any arguments so far. No, I'm just kidding. No, but we all just, especially when we're rehearsing, we just get a song down either once or twice. If we mess up on one certain thing, we're like, okay, let's get back on it. And I don't feel stressed out about it or anything of the sort. And we're just oh, we got it. We feel good. We're feeling hyped up and everything. And then once we get on stage, it's just that feeling of just sometimes nerves for me, but when we get through it, I just look to Augie, I look to Ricky, and I just think to myself, I'm I am in the place I want to be. I'm in the feeling that I want to be, because these guys are the musicians that I love playing with.
Would you say that this transition with this team that you have now, do you feel like that kind of calmed your nervous system in the music business a little bit?
Oh yeah, especially because you're with, and it's sorry for the other band that I'm no, but it's
hey, no, listen, speak your truth. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. Speak your truth.
You're gonna have to cut this out. No, but no. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that question again? You just had it
how has this transition helped your nervous system within this music business?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. It's because I've just had, getting back into, playing music about a couple of years prior. I'm all right, I'm now with a new band with this whole focus on blues and a lot of the music we like. Yeah, it's great for me. I like it a lot.
His PR training kicked in. He said, "Oh, we're not going to talk about that."
We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, go ahead. Want me to re-ask the question, or you got it? Because
Sure,
I saw you guys thinking about it.
No, I know. I'm still thinking
Nervous
about it.
system regulation.
Nervous system regulation. Well,
Yeah,
I'll make this a two-parter because you were talking about nerves before a show. I don't know if that's not really what you asked, but I'll talk about nerves.
all of that.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
I get nervous before every single damn show.
I couldn't tell, man. So that's good.
Every single time.
Wow.
But which sucks. I wish I didn't, because there's like hours leading up to the show I'm anticipating, and then like walking back and forth. I need a beer, which is a bad habit, you know. We'll cut that. And yeah, always nervous. But then as soon as we get going with these guys, I'm like, oh, we're in it. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, rock and roll. As far as the music business goes, how do I feel mentally about that? You know, honestly, I try not to think about it too much, because if I do dive, you know, deep, it's depressing sometimes, but I try to keep an optimistic.
Stop right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
I don't need to know the details,
Yeah.
but that's kind of what I was looking for. Why does it become depressing when music is so wonderful? Why is that site so depressing?
Well, yeah, the music is so wonderful, but then the whole aspect of like making it, or you know, what is making it? How do you even define success? Of what are people actually out there looking for you? Do people actually acknowledge your talent or your music, or do people just want money out of you? Is it just like a tit for tat situation? Is it like, you do something for me, I'm going to do something for you? And I've seen so many instances like that, and it's very disheartening.
Yeah.
And so that's why I guess I've trained myself to not think about it, because I'm just blocking it out. Okay. But I mean, of course, it's in the back of my mind, and like, you know.
Do you feel like with this new team, like I asked them, do you feel like a relief off the pressure? Do you feel more at ease?
I feel at ease that I'm doing exactly what I want to do, and without any pressure, like, oh, we have to play a 3-minute song, a radio edit, or, you know, obviously that might come later, but we're just playing what we love.
I like that.
Yeah. So,
We're enjoying what we do.
yeah.
So what about you? I don't think I gotta ask it again, man.
No, not at all. I mean, to kind of sum it up, at least with my job, if you call it, in the band, I would like to give the quote that Alex Van Halen gave, which is, drumming is an attitude. It is viciously attacking something. And it just so happens that is very therapeutic for me, beating the hell out of the drums every single night. Getting my anger out. Who needs a rage room when you've got a drum kit? And
it sounds so simple, like you should have heard that like 10 times before in life. That's my first time hearing a drummer say, I heard people say, oh, I get a release, but as soon as you said that, I thought about, like, you know, and I'm sorry, public, but like enraged housewife who goes to those places where they can throw dishes.
Yeah, the rage room.
A rage room.
Rage room, yeah.
And then, like, you could just naturally just get into that. You can go to Guitar Center if you want, and piss everybody off. You're the reason why they took the drums out of Guitar Center on Sunset.
Guilty.
But please continue on that.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think getting my anger out is a very beneficial thing with the instrument that I have. But just being able to express myself, being able to do what I want to do, what we all want to do, is so crucial to what we as an artist, you know. And I think nervous system regulation in the industry, I try not to really, like what Augie touched upon, I don't really think about it.
Yeah.
Not really in the aspect of, you know, oh, what are people going to think? You know, I guess there's some of that every now and then. But for me, mostly, it's none of that. It's all fluff. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that I take my instrument and I play.
Yeah.
You know, I think that as a musician, the world is your home, and you just take it and you go out and you do your thing, and you're creating an experience for people, because you have, as a musician, as an artist, the opportunity to take something that isn't around you, something that is deep within you, deep within your soul, and it fully, hopefully, and this is the goal, is to fully express yourself in the most honest manner you can. And it just so happens that there's a lot of people that feel the same way as you do. And there's something about that I think is at least brings me at peace.
I like that.
And I meditate.
Do you want to say something?
No, I just wanted to add on you were talking about drums being therapeutic. I'm sure it is for you too. Guitar, it feels like therapy. It feels like you get your anger out.
Oh, you're just letting go.
Letting out, especially the stuff we play, the high powered blues. I'm like, just let it all go, and it feels great.
I mean,
and I feel like it's very important.
I mean, kind of to add to that too is that there are times where, because we all share the same studio and everything, sometimes when we have our alone time in the studio, at least for me, my therapeutic way is just playing different like tones and vibes off of like the pedals for my bass, and I'll just create some like, in what I call psychedelic stuff, sometimes just a little primal, a little raw here and there, and I'll just get it out without even thinking about it. And it's in a way, it's very helpful in a way just to let myself just express creatively, even if no one's around to listen, even if I'm not recording. Sometimes I get like bummed out that I didn't record it, but it's in a way that I'm just like, I need to let out some sort of like feeling. And that's why sometimes, when I'm playing bass, I'm just hunched over my pedal board, trying to press different buttons, just trying to like, get this out, play something, okay, play something on top of that kind of thing. So it's just letting it out. But also, coming back to nerves too, it's like, he's saying that he gets nerves before the show. He's pacing around. Sometimes I get like these weird jitters. Sometimes I'm hopping around like 5 minutes before. I'm like, okay, we're gonna do this. And I don't know. It's just me, just like coping with just getting the excitement out and everything. Yeah. And then once we get onto stage, I start feeling like the stress of like, okay, do I have this on stage? Do I have that? Is everything plugged in? Great, we're ready to go. Cool. And then sometimes mistakes will happen on stage. At the Vipers, something did happen in the middle of one of our songs. A couple things happened. Yeah. One of my basses cut out, and it was the bass. Yeah, it was the bass that cut out, and it was thankfully that's why you should always have a second instrument as a backup, because if something goes wrong and if you don't have a backup, you're screwed, or it's gonna be awkward for the rest of the group or for the audience as well. But then it's like nerves of like how the audience is gonna think of like the show, especially if they've never seen us play before. Sorry.
I want to switch this. I want to bring it all the way down here first, because this is what we're about to talk about right now. Relationships and dealing.
I'm kidding.
No, seriously though. Look,
get out.
Not even just relationships. Dealing with, I don't know everybody's sexual orientation. That's up to you guys to speak on, but dealing with, your partners or people that you may be into and trying to balance music. One thing I've learned being a talent manager, no matter what genre I've been working in, and it's hard to say this, but I saw that relationships and people's partners usually conflicts with their music, like strongly. But I have seen some cases where the partner was heavily supportive and it works out for them. So I want to just go down the line. You don't have to speak. If you have a partner, you want to speak on their partner, that's fine. If you have somebody you want to speak on, that's fine. But overall, what I'm really looking for is how does the dynamics of relationships, being in relationships, dealing with, the people that you guys are into affect you with actually being music and working on being a star.
I love how you had me go first.
For sure.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I would say, it's very difficult. I think when you're a person that is literally on a stage that is elevated most of the time,
right,
and all eyes are on you, and you're bringing this, you are the instrument playing the instrument. You're taking whatever it is, without getting too philosophical about it, you're taking whatever it is from the source, and you're transferring that into another soul, into another human being. And sometimes there are certain individuals that will misconstrue that for availability. And depending on your situation, whether you're single, married, or about to be divorced, it can be quite conflicting. And I think it goes back to I guess I didn't touch upon it, but just the idea of discipline and not letting things go to your head too much when it comes to certain types of admiration or attention, you should appreciate it for what it is and be flattered and thankful. But I think
Pause. You must have got a lot of women because you dancing. You dancing around a lot of stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a virgin.
I want to know, how does relationships affect you? Like, rather you have past or present, whatever, how do they affect you in your ability to kind of move through the music industry?
It depends on the person.
There we go.
I think at least for where I am right now, I have to say that I think the person that I'm currently with, she's a very encouraging individual.
Okay.
And I think that makes or breaks your other facets of life. Because when you decide to allow another human being into your endeavors, you guys are complementing each other's lives.
All the words you're using is so big.
I'm trying my best to be as, nondescriptive. No, but I think you have the right person, and that person can really encourage you into doing better, into pushing yourself.
Is there anything from the past that made you move in this relationship better when it comes to, just your career and just your overall health and life, and just because I understand, like, NBA players, they get cheated on, they go and win championships. NFL players, they get cheated on, their careers go down to crap. Musicians, it's like give and take. So it's like, for you, if you could kind of like make it quick.
Sure.
Is there like past relationships that, kind of made you more better, and does it play a part on why this relationship right now is kind of better for you?
In a word, yes.
Okay.
They're all lessons. I don't have any ilk towards anybody, at least not anymore.
Yeah.
And it has allowed me to better understand myself and better understand how I navigate and how I act when I have another person in my life. Yeah. And I mean, I don't let it completely dictate my trajectory of my ambitions or what I'm trying to do. But I've learned a lot, and I've brought in a lot of just knowing that I'm going to do the best I can with who I'm with and what I have right now.
I like that.
Yeah.
Man, you just showed another side of you, man.
Thank you.
All right, so what about you? What about you, man? Mr. Mysterious.
I'm definitely not mysterious. I'm very straightforward. I'm in a happy, committed relationship.
All right.
And she's extremely supportive.
I like
and as she loves rock and roll, we're actually in another band together, and we play together. So it's the perfect mix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any past situations that made it better for you in this relationship, maybe?
Yes. Many.
Okay. You don't have to detail anything, but is there any specific that you can share?
No, a lot of, I'm not going to speak badly of it, or I'm not going to name names, but a lot of previous toxic relationships, let's say, have shaped and paved the way for a non-toxic relationship.
Was it like any form of jealousy? And I kind of should have asked you this too, but was it any kind of form of like jealousy involved that was like, they probably feel like that you're going to make it without them, or they're just, I've even seen this, which is weird. I never thought that females would do this, but like literally just jealous because of your talent versus theirs. Like, what for you?
I never really had that. No, it was jealous for.
I wish I was a better guitar player than him.
No, I've had comments made. I won't get into the specifics, but comments made about whether they're purely just to attack you and like, well, are you sure you're doing that right? Are you sure? Blah blah blah. Like, coming from someone who doesn't even know the instrument, I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing. But
take the guitar, go, you do it.
Yeah, here you go.
Play.
You play. But no, generally no. Not jealousy in other forms. Not in terms of music.
So things for you is a little healthy. It's way more healthy now.
It was super healthy. I don't.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is I don't have to worry about the relationship. I mean, that sounds bad. I don't spend my time like.
I don't even think about it.
I don't even think about it. I don't spend my time.
We get what you're saying.
I don't spend my time like worrying, or I'm not anxious about it, so I can actually put all my energy or a lot of my energy into music.
You're at ease.
I'm in ease. Yes, exactly.
I like
Thank you.
that.
I'm in ease, so I don't. Yeah. So I'm happy. I feel good.
Even though I'm not in a relationship right now, I will say that I am blessed that the past relationships that I've been in, every single partner that I've been with have always been not only very supportive, but they're always asking, it's like, how's the band? How's everything with music? How's this person? How's that person? Because every person that I've dated, within the past, I want to say 4 or 5 years, maybe a little longer, they've always been very appreciative and very in awe of what I'm passionate about. Because once again, thankfully, I was blessed to be dating very, very amazing, beautiful people. So when it came to the music stuff, I would always say, hey, I'm going to be doing rehearsal. I'm going to be going to play at this show. And they'll be like, okay, I'm ready for this show. I'm ready. I'm going to dress great for you, babe. And I'm so happy to see everyone, because they're even supportive and very excited to even meet the fans of that the bands that I've been in have accumulated. Every now and then I'll even fill in for other different artists and for the relationships that I've been in. And the people I've dated, the partners I've dated and everything, they would be like, oh my God, I'm so excited to see you play with them. I'm so excited to see this person. So yeah, I mean, I would say in my view, I have not had any problems whatsoever with jealousy, with anything of that sort. And that's why I just think I'm very blessed with the people that I've encountered and that I've been, that I've had the opportunity to be close with, because they love seeing me being passionate with just being in the arts in general, because I do so many different things other than music, and they're always, very supportive of that.
Is being single right now, that was pretty good, to be honest. Being single right now, is that a choice, or you just kind of going with the flow, whatever comes?
I just go with the flow, even though I would try to do different dating apps. I'm not sitting around thinking, oh, why isn't anybody wanting to date me? I just go with, I'm just gonna see if this person doesn't like me, or if I don't match with this person, so be it, or whatever. Because I just, in my opinion, I believe. I just believe that it's whoever comes next in my life, that's who it's meant to be, and with the different things that we have in relation and all that, you can just tell if it's going to be the one. And you can never tell if it's the one forever, or for the one just for a few months or a few years or anything like that. But I just go with the flow.
Okay. We're gonna bring this a little bit closer to an end, but I want to start talking about music a little bit.
Okay,
we can start with you. What is your end goal personally for yourself in music and for the band?
I have two different answers on that. When I was a kid, I, of course, wanted to be out there on the big stages like all the big rock stars, AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, of course, the Beatles and all that. And every now and then it's when I get on that stage, I treat any stage like it's a big stage anyway, because in the end, for me, I just love playing music. Any music I play, any music that somebody's going to bring me into, I'm going to give my 100% in. I'm just going to dance around. I'm going to have fun. And the way I see it, because I've met so many different artists that really want to hit the big time. They really want to, hit the radio airwaves. They want to get all the views on Spotify. And all the power to them. I respect that. For me, because I love music so much, I think that in a way I've kind of hit my end goal, where I'm just going to keep playing, and if it leads me to, if it's going to keep me where I'm at, or if I'm going to be on the big stage, I'm going to be grateful for either one, because I just love playing music overall. Okay. And every now and then, if there's going to be a new challenge or a new chapter where I'm going to play a different kind of music, a different kind of band, I'm all there for it, and I love it. So that's why when opportunities are given to me, I take it. Yeah. Even if it's just slightly for a show, for an artist who needs a backup bassist. And that's why when Augie reached out to me saying, hey, I'm starting out this blues project band, I'm all in, because I love the blues. We've talked before about loving the blues. We've talked before, I love Stevie Ray Vaughan. And so and this is where I've learned lessons from I think mostly my dad, but also learning from watching movies and TV shows and hearing interviews from other bands. You have an opportunity, take it, because you don't know where it's going to lead you. You don't know the people you're gonna meet in the end, the connections you're gonna make. And I'm very grateful for every path I've made, even if those paths have had sometimes bad endings or ugly endings. I'm still going on different paths, and it's just a variety to my story and when it comes to music, and I'm grateful for it.
So what would be your end goal idea for the band?
For this band, you mean?
For this band, yeah.
Well, I say, because right now we're just doing we're doing a lot of covers. When we start hitting the originals, like when we start making original songs, because we've been talking about different ideas, I wanted to also, reach out to people who already know what we play, but we want to also show them the things that we've been creating, and therefore it'll hopefully make such a bigger fan base, a bigger audience and everything for people to come in more and more, and then us hitting even bigger venues and all that kind of stuff.
I like your realistic mindset and approach to it. Mm-hmm. And it's very free and open. Like whatever comes. You didn't sound crazy like, oh, I want to do all of this big stuff, which is fine. You can say all of that, but I just, as a manager, when artists come to me and they say, hey, I want to be on the top of the mountain, I'm like, well, I got to show you where the mountain is first, and then I got to give you the equipment to climb the mountain.
Yeah.
And then I got to show you what it takes to get to the mountain. But guess what? It's a other side of the mountain that goes down, and every artist experienced that, and I got to prepare you for that too.
Yeah.
So, just hearing your realistic thought on that, I think that's good. And I feel like as a band, you will always want a member, at least one, who's kind of had that realistic mind frame. It's not saying that I don't want to go far. It's not saying I want to just stay here. It's literally just saying, hey, I want to go where the wind takes us.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I try to be pretty realistic too, if not pessimistic, some would say, but no, realistic. What does this band mean to me right now?
Not so much what it means to you, like what's the end game?
Oh, the end game, sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No.
End game, well, I just want to keep playing. We're having fun. We have 2 shows coming up next month.
Okay.
Honestly, I just love being on stage with these guys, and if I can keep doing that, that's all I can ask for now. And if more things come, then of course I would love that. But I'm not putting too much pressure on. But yeah, I think once we do start writing more originals together, that'll be a new door that opens.
Just a quick question I do want to answer too. Are all you guys writing? Because I saw you had a song that you performed. That was your song? Didn't you perform the song?
Oh, that was
the One Direction song?
Oh, okay.
That was not his song.
Okay.
That was One
But
Direction.
are you guys writing, or is there a main writer?
We've been throwing in ideas. Sometimes we would make up things on the spot, and we would sometimes make up things on the spot, throw in ideas, and just see what works here and there. And I'm also blessed about you. I'm blessed that Ricky here is saying it's how do you want this song to sound? What should we do for this part of the song? This part of the song, and I'm like,
well, no, that's true. Because I've had different songwriting experiences, and it's true that that's a new one for me. Oh, what do you want to do? Well, especially you. Here. Sorry, actually.
No. I mean that's pretty much it.
Well, yeah. No, a lot of freedom to explore and do it. We see what feels right, and no necessarily bringing anyone down, no saying you should do this. It's all just kind of suggestions or lifting each other up and just trying new things.
I like that.
Yeah.
What's your end game for yourself and also for the band?
For myself, I'll say what my ladies said to me when I asked her this question. I just want to be happy.
Yeah.
I just want to be happy.
Okay.
And I think I'm doing it. I'm doing everything that I want to do. And, the money, the success, and the fame, that's transitory. Be in this world, not of this world, as they say. And just express yourself. Absorb what is useful, discard what is useless, and create what is essentially your own. Said profoundly by Joe Bruce Lee.
Okay. All right, and that's going to conclude our interview. But before I let you guys go, Go down the line, let them know your handle for Instagram.
Yeah.
And then you or whoever, y'all can let everybody know where your next event is going to be at, and where they can find you guys in the future. Go ahead.
Sure. Do I say all that, or do we pass it down?
One of your times. Just let me know your at and where they can find you.
The band, not my personal. Oh, my personal.
Yeah, where people can find you.
So my name is Ricky Parrish. My Instagram is Ricky Parrish.
How can they spell that?
RICKYPARISH. Parish like the church, although there is nothing holy about me.
Yeah, so that's where people can find you, right?
Yes, that is where you can find me.
And if you need a drummer, a spot-in drummer, that's him. If I wasn't mistaken, you said your rate was
300.
300. I think that's pretty good, seeing as how you're in LA and you have a high-quality drummer who can deliver. Hit him
Thank
up.
you.
Yeah.
My rate. I'm wondering. My name is. Are we saying names? Sorry, I'm on Instagram.
Yeah,
Oh my God. My Instagram is at AuGieCN. That's AUGIECN. And yeah, there you go. Oh no. Are you sure? Oh yeah. Go on.
You got any services or anything that anybody can book you for?
He's got services, all right.
I'm in another band called Vertige. It's VERTIGE. It's Vertige the band on Instagram if you want to follow that too. But you tell us about our band.
Okay, so you can follow our Instagram page, the Olympus band, the Olympus OLYMPUS band. If you guys want to follow my personal account, I actually have a couple. But if you want to follow my main one, it's Warholy, WARHOLY. And if you want to follow my photography account, Warholy Photography. And then if you guys also want to check out my other band, it's Electric Revival. I believe it's just Electric Revival Band on Instagram.
Okay. Tell us where you guys are going to be performing.
Oh, that's right.
Listen, be very detailed.
Okay.
Let them know dates, times, address, all of that good stuff.
We are performing February 5th. February 4th. February 4th and February 25th.
Yep.
At Good Times at Davy Wayne's.
Those are Wednesdays. It's a school night, but please come out.
It's at 10 p.m. It's a free show.
The best 70s bar of Hollywood.
Yeah, it's a great 70s bar. Come on through. Free show.
For those who may not be familiar with the name, if you've ever seen on Instagram Reels or TikTok Reels of a bar that you have to open a fridge door to get into, that's Good Times at Davy Wayne's.
That's the one.
Meet us in the fridge.
Yeah, meet us in the fridge.
If you dare.
If you dare.
Yeah.
I like that, man. It was really good talking to you guys. We're here live in West Hollywood on Santa Monica. It was beautiful, man. I feel like, your fans going to get to know you guys just a little bit more, and hopefully we can be able to do this again sometime, and everybody follow you guys' level. Thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
For coming.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All
Have
right.
a good one.